made an earlier video about the new HP Prime adhesive vinyl, why I thought it was a very good choice for the print and cut, and I do. The thing that's really cool about it is HP has created sort of a system. This is a roll of clear, and this clear is the HP Gloss Polymeric Overlaminate. However, it is not just an overlam. Now, if you want to, you could print on the Prime here behind me, the white Prime, Gloss GP, Air GP, and then use this as a laminate to laminate onto it. So one opportunity is print on it, use it as a laminate, and then do something like, say, the side of a vehicle, a big decal on the side of a truck. It's not conformable like cast vinyl, but you could certainly do the hood. You could certainly do wall applications. You could certainly do floor applications. And then this laminate would be applied. So it works as a laminate. But it has a double duty. The second roll of this is it is a standalone printable clear with a nice white liner. The white liner is excellent, so when I go to the cutter, I can move over to the cutter and the white liner will allow me to see all the registration marks, so it works just like a regular vinyl. Some of the clear liners make it a little tougher for the cutter to see everything. You can get around that, of course, by putting some adhesive vinyl on the platen of the cutter so it can see the clear through the clear, but this has the white liner, you're all ready to go. Now, I printed this two ways on two different machines as a clear. The first one was as something that would go on a white backdrop, in which case I ran it at, say, 110% density. So it's got a backdrop that's going to back it up, and I just print it with a normal amount of density, and that worked beautiful. That was super easy. The second thing I did is I said, I'm going to treat this like a window film. I do a lot of window films, and one of the things I want to do with them is I'll print, say, a floral decor. And the floral decor I will do in panels. I want to die cut that. I want to use the cutter. So I might do it in 4 strips that are going to go aligned around the edges of a window. But because it's a window and there's light shining through of some kind, you have to consider it like a translucent, because light's going to go through there. I need to ink it with more ink. I'm going to run it in a vivid mode with, say, 150, 170, something more in the ink profile, and possibly even go to a backlit level of 200% density. I want that ink, depending on how much light is coming through the window, and that's going to determine on your window placement and sunshine and a lot of other variables. But having that available, that means that this material has to take some temperature, because I'm putting a lot more ink down on it. So I'm going to slow it down to 12 pass or 16 pass, and I'm going to put a large ink signature, which is what I did. And it ran great, and it looked great, and everything about it was perfect. Now, I even used a process on the 500 series where I called it a vivid adhesive vinyl and then printed it as if it were a frontlet, even though I know the right way to do this is to do it as a transmissive on something like a Barbieri offline. But I used the onboard system with more ink, and the results were quite pleasing. I was very surprised how good it looked. And in that case, I would use this for my window film applications because I can put more ink down on it. It looks fantastic. It goes into a window. I cut it out with the HP cutter. It has the white liner. It's very temperature resistant, which means I can put those heavy ink loads without having the liner and the vinyl lose their evenness, or I don't want thermal deformation to happen because they're temperature sensitive. And this being a nice polymetric calendared clear, it took the heat just perfectly. So great product on its own, great product as a laminate, and great product in complement to the Prime. So if you're using this system, you get the HP Prime adhesive vinyl, the Prime Air GP, and then you also get this roll as a clear, and now you get a white, a clear, and a laminate in 2 rolls. And that's sort of the idea is 2 rolls give you a full system, anything you want to do. You don't have a bunch of extra rolls lying around. Nice products from HP, great idea, really nice clear. Everything that I'm looking for in a clear is here. Definitely recommended from the test that I did on a 500 series, and then also here on the 315.